And now, a podcast bonus. Spoilers ahead.
Hello, and welcome to the Between the Lines pod. Why are you laughing?
Sorry. Just pretending we weren't singing the Oompa Loompa song 5 seconds ago. Sorry, continue.
Stop it! Stop the recording. So today's book is Verity by Colleen Hoover. Twisted Tea Christmas by Laura Childs. Verity, bonus chapter, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
And they hug all the time. And I don't understand that
As a non-hugger.
As a non-hugger. I'm like, I don't even hug my relatives.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind a random stranger.
Yeah. I mean, that is weird.
Like,
although
I think that's partially what kind of gave me some of the creepy vibes.
Yeah.
Because, to me, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's one of those things, as a person who really enjoyed COVID and the 6-foot minimums, I tell you, that was glorious. Not the rest of COVID, but honestly, the social distancing, if we can keep that for the rest of our lives, fantastic. I think the amount of physical contact between two virtual strangers is part of the reason why I was so creeped out by Jeremy. Mm-hmm. And the fact his name is Jeremy doesn't help.
What's wrong with the name Jeremy?
I knew a guy named Jeremy who was creepy. Oh. So I think there's just that association.
I know 2 Jeremys, and they're both very nice guys.
No, I know at least one Jeremy who's creepy.
Well...
It's not as bad as Justin's, I'll give it that.
You need to meet my Jeremys. They're nice guys.
I keep them in the closet. We bring them out for guests. I'm sorry, but turtles are fascinating.
They really are.
There's soft-shelled turtles.
Is there?
Yeah. This is a giant soft-shelled turtle.
Oh, that's kind of gross looking, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like what I would picture in my mind of a soft-shelled turtle. Just kind of splayed out and...
Yeah, kind of just like a pancake.
Yeah.
But, no. Sea turtles eat jellyfish, which is really cool.
Yeah, turtles are very interesting.
They are. I feel like the only thing that could make this better is, the Master of Disguise?
Yeah. Am I not turtly enough for the turtle?
Turtle. Turtle. Oh, my word.
Yep. I feel like lots of people wouldn't know that reference.
So people old enough with terrible enough taste in movies would.
Come on. Dana Carvey's a comedic genius.
Oh, yes, he is.
We were at a turtle rehab hospital once.
Oh, really?
Well, we were at an aquarium, and part of their thing was rehabbing turtles.
What an excellent job to have.
Or, like, there was turtles that were missing limbs, or, like, there was one turtle that floated like this because it was missing some body parts, so it couldn't float like...
It couldn't, keep his altimeter straight?
Yeah.
There's a dead pet and in a book filled with psychopaths. I refuse to believe that it's an accident.
That turtle really impacted you.
Yes, I want to know. But then again, I've got various turtle stories, so it could just be that's why I'm fixating on it.
But for those of you listening, the turtle is really only a minor part of the story, so...
Despite the way I'm making it sound,
yeah.
It's not all about the turtle.
It's not.
Oh, this would be great from the turtle's point of view. Oh, that'd be brilliant. That's what the final chapter should be, from the turtle's point of view.
The turtle answers all your questions.
Yes.
There you go.
It would make sense. The turtle was in the house.
Yeah.
Witness to various events.
Yep.
The turtle was in the lake. Witness to the drowning. Maybe the turtle went on the sleepover where the other daughter was killed. You never know.
You don't know where this turtle has all been.
This turtle's going off the rails now. Nicole, feel free to edit all of that out if it's sounding like I've had too much caffeine.
No, don't. It's great content.
Turtle-based content.
Yes, we are now a turtle podcast. We're going to start talking about books about turtles.
We should have called it Off the Shelf, and then we could have just switched it to Off the Shelf. And and I want to know what happened to the turtle.
We'll never know.
I need to know.
Maybe you should write to Colleen Hoover.
Please tell me what happened to the turtle.
Yes. You should. I bet you she would answer.
She probably would. Probably would.
I follow her on Instagram. Maybe I could sneak in a comment somehow.
There you go. Do that.
Please tell me what happened to the turtle.
Colleen, if you're listening, we want to know what happened to the turtle.
Yes.
We had an encounter. An encounter of another kind. Theodosia pulled all the tea out of the Boston Harbor and made a business of it. What an entrepreneurial spirit Theodosia has. Because there's like bang, bang, and I go, ooh, somebody got shot. Sweet. But I find the hypocrisy of it difficult.
It's just the characters are so...
unlikable.
You just want to kick him in the shins. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I advocated for removing all of their children and getting them, like, in prison, so I think kicking them in the shins is fairly minor.
That's true. And kicking somebody in the shins hurts more for the kicker than the kicky. True. I've done it, so...
Not a murderer, but a shin kicker.
If you're going to kick somebody in the shins, put on a steel-toed boot first.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. This book makes me mad.
See? It got some emotion out of you. I mean, I can't say for sure because I've never killed anybody.
You heard it here first. I should probably state I have not murdered anybody either. For the record.
I mean, it should go without saying, but...
It should. Like... Linda, feel free to edit this out if it's too much. One of my friends, just because she was a jealous kid, she is not, to the best of my knowledge, knock wood, a serial killer. Or a psychopath.
No.
Not a murderer, but a shin kicker.
The character of Scrooge is Scrooge McDuck, so it's a little entertaining. That's just the picture in my head. And also he was like... swooshing around in the air a lot.
A lot of swooshing involved. Which is presumably why they didn't do it live action.
Yeah.
Because the amount of swooshing involved.
I know, but I think they could have done with less swooshing.
I think
personally.
They were a tad swoosh excessive.
Yeah.
Have you seen him in a series of Unfortunate Events?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I have not.
Oh, we should have done that one. That one would have been better.
We can still do it.
True.
It's not...
It's every single film versus book thing we do is just a Jim Carrey. That'd be great.
Again, the unnecessary zoomy swooshiness.
Ho ho ho, I'm faking it. Like a serial killer Santa kind of thing. I'm like, ho ho ho, but like...
Yeah. No.
Ho ho ho, I know where you live, and I'm coming down your chimney.
I know. I was like, that guy's creepy.
Mm-hmm. You haven't watched Doctor Who?
Nope.
Which you were missing out on, I tell you.
There's so
Star Trek? What?
Does that seem like something I would watch?
It seems like something you should watch. It's Star Trek.
Exactly.
It's brilliant.
It's Star Trek.
We have very different opinions.
Yes, we do.
I'm just stuck on Doctor Who now. To be fair, the Doctor Who adaptation, the Matt Smith one, has sharks. Flying sharks.
Yes.
And there is a Santa sleigh pulled by a flying shark. Why would you not want to see that?
Well, I didn't know that it existed, so now that I do, I might want to see it. But I also feel like
special. It's
a bit of a rip-off from Sharknado.
No, it's different than that.
Yeah, well...
It's not sharks in a tornado. It's sharks and other fish that swim in the fog.
Still.
There's cryogenics, that help.
Was it before or after Sharknado that this TV show?
After.
See? They took some liberties there.
Disagree. I disagree.
Okay.
But anyway.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion. And...
what other ones are there? There's the Muppets.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Muppets Christmas Carol. I have seen the Muppets Treasure Island. Horrid. I don't like the Muppets.
I was going to say, I can't imagine you liking the Muppets on a good day, so...
No. There's so many... There's better Treasure Island. What else is there? There's one at the top of my brain. Not MASH. I'd have to look it up. But it is something that I know comes.
Well, I will think about it for when we record the next half.
Yes.
And see what I can come up with if I have. Obviously, nothing that's really stuck in my brain.
Most of them don't have flying sharks, to be fair, and flying sharks tend to stick in your mind.
That is pretty memorable.
Yeah. I would highly recommend anybody go and watch that because it's hilarious. Anyway.
So that's our show for this week. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time on Between the Lines.